It's a very important session for the aspirants of scale 3 and scale 4. I know the resources are very limited when you prepare for scale 3 and scale 4 because most of the platforms lack the expertise in scale 3, scale 4 level. Professional banking questions for your exam point of view. So, as there was no journalist officer vacancy till date in CBI, there was no concrete exam pattern can be found in internet. But we found some of the questions from previous year exams related to CBI scale 3, scale 4, and we found out questions from Central Bank of India specialist officer last year, which we successfully conducted and produced 12 or 13 selected students out of 25 or 30 vacancies where we conducted the exam. And BOM scale 2, scale 3 questions, we will look into it. And apart from that, we will look into PNB 2022 questions, PNB credit 2022 questions. Here in this exam, questions related to forex, credit, branch banking, compliance will be most crucial. Will straight away dive into the class. Am I clearly audible to everyone? Am I clearly audible to everyone? Yes, just confirm whether I'm clearly audible to everyone or not. Yes. How many of you joined? So don't hesitate to like us. Please subscribe in case you are new to the platform, and you can join dedicated 3 scale 4 courses of Central Bank. Link is there in the description. So is the group link and everything. Buffering only. Some people are saying voice is clear. Yes, voice is breaking. Voice is breaking. Is it breaking? Voice is okay, but little disturbance. Okay, I understand. I understand. There is a connectivity issue as I'm still traveling. Yes. Okay. So let's jump into the questions. I think you will adjust with little bit of disturbances. You will adjust it. So crash course is there. You can join. It is available with combo. Yes. So now the questions are from Central Bank SO 2022 recalled questions. Okay. So first question on your screens. Banks need to furnish fraud monitoring return in individual fraud cases, irrespective of the amount involved, to RBI electronically using the FMR applications in XBRL system within a period of how many days from the date of detection of fraud? Your options are 30 days, 15 days, 1 week, 3 weeks. I hope questions are visible to you. My voices are not important. So you please answer looking into the questions. Yes, I will not consume any other data so that I will check into your comments here. Yes, very good. Some of you have answered it rightly, and it is within 3 weeks. But who have answered it as 3 weeks? No, 15 days. No, nobody has answered it as 3 weeks. So in FMR application in XBRL system, you need to report it within 3 weeks. Clear? Within 3 weeks. So if you are preparing for such kind of exam, you should prepare in such level, in such gravity. Your questions should always be in such gravity. So if you are preparing anywhere else and such questions are not coming up during your preparation, then probably you are in a wrong side. You are in a wrong course. Okay, yes. Banks are required to constitute a special committee of the board for monitoring and follow-up cases of frauds involving amount of rupees what exclusively 10 lakh and above, 1 million and above, 10 million and above, 1 lakh and above. I will take it to the big screens. I will take it to the big screens without disturbing you. Many people are watching us. Though there is a little buffering from network end, you can still like the stream. आप स्ट्रीम को लाइक करके चलिए. और इसका आंसर खोजने की कोशिश करिए. राइट आंसर इज 10 million and above. Is 10 million and above. These are specialized questions asked in various streams of CBI 2022. Okay. Public sector banks should report fraud cases amounting rupees what amount to state police where staff involvement is there? 10,000 and above, 10,000 and above, but less than 1 lakh. 0.1 million means 1 lakh and above, below 30 million, or up to 10,000. These are new pattern questions for senior level exams. So if you are not preparing in similar direction, then you are wrongly placed in a course. That's why I always say when it comes to your lateral entry professional banking preparation, join the best. Because no YouTuber, those who have never worked in a bank, or no one having good amount of banking exposure can frame questions for you. And yes, this is of 10,000 to 1 lakh is reported to state police. Beyond 1 lakh is reported to the state economic offense wing. Join dedicated Telegram group. Telegram dedicated group, WhatsApp group link is on description. Computer 500 MCQ we have uploaded yesterday in application in document section. So please, and we have also reduced the unnecessary contents from 372 videos to we have downgraded it to 174 videos and 100 some documents. So it will be each at your side. It will be very comfortable to prepare now. Public sector banks should report the cases of fraud amounting 25 crores to 50 crores to Economic Offence Wing of CBI, Banking Security and Fraud Cell of CBI, Joint Director Policy CBI, State CID or Economic Offence Wing. Your answer, please. This one is added. After the first question, I added a similar question like that. So maybe last year that question was asked. This year they may ask this type of questions. So you need to be thorough with the funda. Okay. So those who said B, very good answer. B, very good answer. Banking, security and fraud cell. BSFC of CBI. I think many of our students are already enlightened. In case of consortium or multiple banking arrangements, in case an account is classified as RFA, forensic audit must be completed within a maximum period of how many days from the date of the JLF meeting authorized the credit audit? 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, 3 months. Many of you may be seeing the RFA, JLF for the first time. We have also updated in general banking something called EWS and RFA. Early warning signal and red flag accounts. So such questions are being asked because banking frauds are in rise and credit defaults are also in rise. So for banks point of view, these are very important questions. And yes, the right answer is 3 months. 3 months. What is EWS and RFA? To facilitate early detection of fraud and help banks prevent bad loans arising out of fraudulent activities. The RBI has detailed a framework that banks will have to adhere and detecting and dealing with loan frauds. A bank can label an account as a red flagged account if the account is under suspicion of fraudulent activity and such a suspicion is thrown up by early warning signals. The Reserve Bank of India has mandated hard line stance on systems and processes, including compliance requirements for detecting the frauds early at an early stage. Early warning system are specialized tools built using a set of parameters. A comprehensive and well-structured EWS assists top-level management to predict possible defaults. Okay. So what are red flagged accounts? Red flag accounts are one where the suspicion of fraudulent activity is thrown up by the presence of one or more early warning signals. The signals in a loan account should be immediately put by the bank on alert regarding the weakness or wrongdoing which may ultimately turn into be a fraudulent. A bank cannot afford to ignore such EWS but must instead use them as a trigger to launch a detailed investigation into RFA. So, EWS and RFA are very crucial for early detection of frauds. Clear? Clear? Hope this is useful. Now, bomb 2022 questions, scale 3 level, so that scale 3 and scale 4 people will find it beneficial. Policy on related third-party transactions is applicable to all transactions made with board of directors and their relatives, key management personnel and their relatives, related parties, or all of the above. That's why I said you Companies Act are also a huge part of your syllabus when you prepare scale 3, scale 4. Companies Act, GST, Contract Act, Income Tax Act. These are very crucial points asked in your bank exams, and we here at Knowledgist decode all these for you in easy languages and most important points for your exam point of view. Yes, like you have seen our forex session, we have dedicated sessions on this. Yes. So it is all of the above, all related party transactions, RPT. Okay, because also RPT is a way restricting RPT, like this Adani group fiasco in Adani group, somewhat related to RPT, related party transactions. The term related party transaction refers to a deal or arrangement made between two parties who are joined by a pre-existing business relationship or a common interest. Companies often seek business deals with parties with whom they are familiar or having a common interest. A related party is a person or an entity that is related to the reporting authority. A person includes a legal person who can be individual, company, firm, LLP, cooperative society, local authority, etc. Nowadays, such relevant questions are being asked. Under which scheme the government has proposed an 80% subsidy on the certification cost of micro enterprises, 60% for small enterprises, and 50% for medium enterprises, and there would be an additional 10% subsidy for women or SC/ST entrepreneur owned units. I need all of you to subscribe and give a thumbs up. आप like करिए. ऐसे क्रुशियल और एग्जाम रिलेटेड कंटेंट्स कहीं और डिस्कशन नहीं हो रहा है. And everybody packages, repackages their clerk and PO material for scale 3 and 4, which is completely useless when you prepare at a professional level. Yes, it is ZED. It is ZED. ZED scheme last year launched. ZED scheme for MSME. Okay, what is ZED scheme? Zero defect, zero effect. This scheme has an extensive drive to enable and facilitate MSMEs to adopt zero defect, zero effect practices and motivate and incentivize them to get ZED certification, while also encouraging them to become MSME champions. MSME sustainable certificates can be attended by 3 levels: bronze, silver, and gold. Okay, and they get a subsidy, micro 80, small 60, medium 50, and 10% additional subsidy to SC/ST and women entrepreneurs. Okay, SMFs allow intra and interbank messages transfer, which is also provided for transfer for file attached in a secured mode and akin to SWIFT, similar to SWIFT. What does F mean in SFMS? Foreign financial funds or none of the above? Foreign financial funds or none of the above? This is a wake up call for all of you. Tonight or 11th of February is the last date to file CBI registration. If you have not filed online, do file. And if you are preparing at a very light level and taking it very casually, then I just, through this class, I just want to tell you, please grow up. You are preparing for scale 3, scale 4 level exam. It's not PO and clerical exams. Okay? Just grow up. And this is financial. Yes, financial. Can anyone tell me the full form of SFMS in comment section? SFMS full form in comment section. CMB is similar to treasury bill and used for less than how many days? 91, 360, 180, all of the above. Structured financial messaging system. Vidyanchal Singh is first to answer that. Yes, CMB is below 91 days because from 91 days the treasury bill starts. So government felt for temporary mismatch of asset and liability by the government, they need to finance it from somewhere. So they have launched the cash management bill. These are even shorter term bonds or a money market instrument. Clear? We have read about it clearly. Yes, in our money market session, default of above 5 crore to be reported to CRILIC. Everybody knows it. But when it is reported, on every Wednesday, Friday, Monday, or none of the above. We all know in a CRILIC session we have discussed that default above 5 crore is reported to CRILIC. But when? The question is saying you कब report किया जाता है? बहुत सारे लोग ए भी बोल रहे हैं और फ्राइडे भी बोल रहे हैं, बी भी बोल रहे हैं, ए भी बोल रहे हैं. Why there is a confusion when you are a student of Knowledgist and gone through so many revised sessions in application? The right answer is Friday. Friday is the right answer. Okay, every Friday. Okay, there are two types of Friday in banking system. One is reporting Friday, another one is non-reporting Friday. So can you tell me which Friday is called reporting Friday and which Fridays are called non-reporting Friday? EEFC accounts acts like which type of account? Savings account, current account in rupee, savings account in rupee, FD account in foreign currency, current account in foreign currency. It is EEFC. Yes, 2 and 4 are reporting Fridays, 1 and 3 are non-reporting Fridays of the week. Second Friday and fourth Friday are the reporting Fridays, whereas first and third are non-reporting because after that, there is a Saturday. Great. Now second Friday and fourth Friday are reporting Fridays. Okay, so here FC is mentioned. That means it's a foreign currency account. ठीक है? तो आंसर तो foreign currency में ही होगा. It is exchange earners foreign currency account and it is a current account. Please go through the detailed session in forex management. We have covered A to Z in our forex management session in a concise manner. This is the details of EFC. Okay, so individual professionals can open EEFC account. Professionals include freelancer, doctor, lawyer, artist, architect, engineer, consultant, CA, director of boards of overseas company and others. Among companies, 100% export oriented company, EOU, or a unit situated in a export processing zone, software technology park, and electronic hardware technology park can open such a account and credit 100% of their foreign exchange receipts into such account. And one can only operate EEFC by through current account mode. And there is no interest paid, and similarly in any current account interest is not being paid. Okay, the current ratio can be numerically expressed in the form of following equation. You tell me, answers are on your screens. You tell me A, B, C or D, which one is the answer? CA minus CL, CA plus CL, CA by CL, CA into CL. Very easy question, CA by CL. So what happens when we do CA minus CL? What happens when we reduce current liability from the current asset? Here the C is the right answer, current asset divided by current liability. I think the most silliest question ever asked. This one. People are thorough with this. Okay. So now we'll move to PNB credit question. And what happens when CA minus CL is in front of you? It is NWC, net working capital. Very good, very good, very good. So now time is to discuss about PNB credit questions asked in 2022. By asking question, I am rechecking whether I am audible to you or not. Limit for enforcing mortgage security in case of a advance against any type of mortgage is how many years from the date of advance or when the amount secured falls due. And this is recently asked in BOM scale 3 exam 20 days back. 20 days back. And you have to go through the limitation period session. Yes, very good answer. 12 years. 12 years. Personal guarantee 3 years. Personal guarantee 3 years. Guarantors, if personal guarantee is invoked, it is for 3 years, otherwise it is 12 years. Yes, it is 3 years for enforcing personal liability of the mortgagor. Clear? It is 3 years for enforcing personal liabilities for the mortgagor, but answer to the question is 12 years. Yes, personal guarantee revoking personal liability, it is 3 years. In case of a sale of a immovable property under Surface Act, there must be gap of at least how many days between the date of publication of public notice and between sale and auction date. You, through Surface, you have exercised your right of 13/2, then 13/4, and you are ready. You are ready to confiscate the property. Now you send a public notice through newspaper, etc. And from that public notice, what should be the difference between the sale of auction or sale or auction date? Why, Prabhakar Singh, you are confused with 60 days? It is 30 days. It is 30 days. The right answer is 30 days. Okay? It is 30 days. 60 days is for demand notice. Demand notice. Seed capital or initial funding of rupees how many much per member of SHG for working capital and purchase of small tools would be provided under PM formalization of micro food processing enterprises scheme, PMFME scheme. Do answer, and so many people are watching us constantly, and I will urge all of you, please give a thumbs up. कहीं अगर ऐसा सेशन हो रहा होगा, then only you can dislike it. Nobody takes such session for your exam point of view, and you can find, check our content, check our teaching, check our expertise, check our result, check our success story, and compare with any other platform. You will find nobody which is nobody is completely dedicated, motivated, preparing for uh, professional banking classes other than us. You will definitely find the contrast. Check it out. So initial seed funding will be of 40,000. 40,000 under PMFME. Seed capital means the fast funding. Seed capital means the fast funding given to SHGs. As per RBI, member lending institutions shall assign what percentage of risk weight on the credit facility is extended under the emergency credit line guarantee scheme to the extent of the guarantee coverage: 0%, 5%, 10%, 12%. Smita Acharya is saying fortunately, thank you. Thank you. We are not only here to teach, we are also here to disrupt the entire professional banking teaching. If anyone wants to teach in professional banking, they have to be professionally sound, and they have to come up with so much of research. And we practically welcome other participants too, but they need to come up with expertise with such dedicated contents. Otherwise wasting the time of serious aspirants and career prospects of others is not at all advisable. It is risk free, so 0% risk weight. It is risk free, 0% weightage. Why? The credit guarantee trust is formulated by government of India, and the guarantee in a way is a sovereign guarantee. Sovereign guarantee means guarantee given by the government. So sovereign guarantees not fail unless you are in Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Venezuela, etc. Okay. Sankalp scheme will be applicable for new MSME customers. It is last year Sankalp was launched. So last year it was important. So this year we will see what are important questions on from MSME. Okay, you will be seeing questions from MSME. So don't worry, we will compile all MSME related schemes before your exams. So Sankalp scheme, JDED Sankalp was very much in news last year. So in 2022. They may ask it because they are not outdated yet, but still we will come up with more such schemes. So Sankalp scheme will be applicable for new MSME customers for loan sanctioned above rupees 20 lakh and up to rupees what amount, and a special discounted rate of interest starting as low as repo linked lending rate plus 0.2% is being offered. 25 crore, 50 crore, 100 crore, 500 crore. This is an eye opener session for all of you and wake up call for you. In which direction you should prepare? And this is a sample question. You may expect 2-3 questions from this particular set of questions. You may expect it, or there will be little tweak. Yes, very good answer. 50 crores. Chandrasekhar and our Prabhakar Singh, Ankit Kale are the right answer, provided the right answer. Sankalp scheme full formed as Skill Acquisition and Knowledge Awareness for Livelihood Promotion is a program of Ministry of Skill Development with a loan assistance from the World Bank, and it aims to improve short-term skill training qualitatively and quantitatively through strengthening institutions, bringing better market connectivity and inclusions of marginalized sections of the society. Sankalp was launched in January 2018 and has a tenure till March 2023. So expiring this year, maybe by the time you are appearing the exam. So they may ask you a question on that. If it is extended for one more year, then it will definitely be a question for your exam point of view. Maximum loan tenor for EWS category under PMAY. So from the various type of questions you can sense from where your syllabus will be made of, from where your question bank will be made of. Yes, EWS it is 20 years. It is 20 years. Clear, it is 20 years. As per directions under Secretary DFS MOF Ministry of Finance, all education loan proposals should be compulsorily be routed through Vidya Lakshmi portal, and no BLP application should be pending for more than how many days on the portal. So if you are a banker and education loan coming to you on Vidya Lakshmi portal, so you have to give a decision within 7 days, 14 days, 15 days or 21 days. Decisioning should be made within 7 days. Either reject or approve within 7 days. Career, 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 because it's all about the career. So we cannot go light. Tell me this question as per RERA, section 4 of RERA, what percentage of the amount? So see from where questions are being asked. As per section 4 of RERA, what percentage of the amount realized for the real estate project from allottees shall be deposited in a separate escrow account, and that separate account to be maintained in a scheduled bank to cover the cost of construction and the cost of the land, and shall be used for this purpose only. The promoter's account should be audited within how many days after the end of every financial year? Is a very relevant question. I must tell you why. And yes, and it's also a very relevant provision. Many builders raise money from the flat buyers and they siphon that fund, they divert that fund for their personal use and money laundering, and and then they get arrested on some fraud kind of activities, and that building apartment program is stalled. Many investors lose their money. So in this regard, it has been told that when a builder takes a RERA approval, mandatorily it has to deposit how many percentage, say 60 percentage of the amount in a separate escrow account, and that amount will completely be used for building purpose. Even if that person goes bankrupt, that program, that building, the construction of the building will not be stopped, and it will be audited within how many days? Just a second. Just a second. Why I'm not moving? Just a second. By the time you watch the ticker, So the right answer here is, I don't know why we are not getting the right answer. Okay, D is the right answer here. 70% and 6 months. 70 percentage and 6 months. So the right answer to the previous question is 70 percentage and 6 months. Okay. So with that we come to an end. There was a freeze in our portal, got freezed. So I hope you enjoyed it. Though there was initial buffering, but we tried to maintain the flow. So as it is said, fortune favors the brave. Similarly, at the end, network favors all of us because of our interest. Okay, tomorrow onwards my lines will be um, completely clear. Okay, so I was on a movement today, could uh, not stream it on a verified network, but still we have managed it. Hope you enjoy your Saturday, Sunday through the required contents. We have reduced the number of contents, only 172 videos, and out of that you can skip videos where you read the notes. Clear? And we have also updated the top 100 MCQ series for this exam point of view. Also updated 500 top computer MCQs. Please open your laptop because it will be easy for you to read, though you can do it in mobile. So if you have a mobile and you are doing the dom scrolling, like this reels are being dom scrolled, endlessly being scrolled, that gives you nothing. But if you scroll our contents, at least you will score comfortably well for the exam point of view. Okay, and as I told, there will be a certain weightage, 50% and beyond weightage will be given to the written test. Don't take it otherwise. And yes, you are only preparing professional banking. Whatever you are preparing here today for written exam is also going to be crucial for your interview point of view. Okay, they may ask you something about red flagged account in your interviews because it's a scale 4 exam at the end. Either you will be credit head, either you will be a regional head, either you will be heading the forex department, etc. So there the knowledge of audit, compliance, everything matters. So take it seriously, and it's a golden opportunity for you to directly grab scale 3, scale 4 positions. Otherwise in your current organization it would have take 4 years, 5 years, 10 years down the line to come to a scale 4 stage. So take this as an advantage, grow up, and yes, you will also be finding more similar vacancies in coming days. Even if you fell short by 0.25 marks, there are good days ahead. And also in scale 5 6 also there will be lateral entry exams. If you keep the momentum on, keep the momentum of learning on, then you will be climbing the ladders faster than all your competitors. Thanking you again for your support, love, and most importantly, thank you for your time. Thank you.